If Garnacho has scored that goal now look at another point. Second half when we came in, for like 10-15 minutes, when he was pressuring Tottenham, but there was nobody to do the play. No single body. But now when the
Up my United. Hey, oh, this is bad. But first off, I want to say good evening and welcome to yet another edition of Sports Hub with a very live on Ryan Sports. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is my YouTube channel. It's written on the screen. Yes, on the screen. We just watched a game of football at Tottenham's home turf. Yes, it ended a 0-0 in favor of Tottenham, and the win for Ange Postecoglou would actually keep him in his job, at least for now. He has been elevated from either 15th or thereabout to 12th. Like they are in a, I won't say they're in a good place, but then they are not where they used to be before the game started. Maddison scored at the 13th minute, and United could not overturn that scoreline. Amorim said the difference between the both things was that they didn't score. That was just they couldn't convert. They had chances. Garnacho had a couple of chances. Like, come on, Garnacho had a couple of chances. This is a Garnacho that was on the verge of leaving this club, leaving Man United. He had a chance. Like, he could have at least maybe 1-1. You know, he did not score. Højlund was just everywhere. Zexi tried. Their new player, Diogo Chinazepere, he tried. They just did their best, but it's just that they could not just convert. Injuries, I understand that injuries have plagued that team. Their talisman Amad is out of the season. There's a fringe squad. Martinez is out. Lisandro Martinez is out. They've got key players out with injury, and this brings me back to Amorim. Okay, fine. You've managed 14 EPL games, right? Before Amorim came, United has played 11 EPL games before he joined. Yes, before he joined. Now he has managed 14 EPL games and he has lost 8 out of the 14. He has just 4 wins, 2 draws, and 8 defeats. United in 25 EPL games played this season. We've played 25 games. Today made it 25 games. We have 30 more games to be played, right? In 25 EPL games, they've lost 12 out of it. They've won just 8 and they've drawn 5. 12 EPL games lost. It is equivalent to the 12 EPL games Chelsea has won. Chelsea Football Club, they've played 25. Yes, they've won 12. They've drawn 7 and they've lost 6 or thereabout. It is not good at all, and they are on 15th place. I'm talking about United. They are on 15th place, and the next club they'll be playing on Saturday is none other than Everton. Everton, in their last 5 games under their new manager David Moyes, they have won 4 and they've drawn just 1. They are in the form of their life. Outside Liverpool and maybe Arsenal, they've been winning games. Like they've turned it around. 5 games he has managed. 5 solid games David Moyes has managed. They've won 4. Beto that was always kept on the bench. Brought in maybe around 80-something minutes. Sean Dyche always kept that guy 80-something minutes. He has scored in his last 2 games. He has scored 3 and given 1 assist. It's a good one for him. And they play United at their new stadium, because I'm sure they're living in Goodison Park. It's going to be their first game against Manchester United, and you feel a David Moyes will not want to inflict injury if Ange Postecoglou can get a 1-0 against United. Ange Postecoglou's Tottenham, they are struggling, but they were able to keep United from scoring a 1-1 or maybe getting the win against them, especially in the second half. They were able to, all those balls and everything. They tried as much as possible. DJ Spence dancing like they did with Davies, Poro. They would have scored more. I'm talking about Tottenham, but then it didn't happen. But they ensured that they didn't concede. It's a good one. Their goalkeeper did everything possible. Vicario was exceptional. And this United side will be playing against an informed Everton side, because Everton in their last 5 games they've dropped just 2 points. Do you understand? They've dropped 2 points and they're doing well under their new manager, which brings me to the question. Amorim plays 3 at the back, right? you see that this formation in 14 EPL games played has just yielded results for you in just 6 games. The others 8, you've lost it. You've just gotten 4 wins with this result, with this formation, and 2 draws. Then you've lost 8 of it. Don't you think it is high time you change? People say the players are lazy. You don't have the players that can play your 3-3-4-2 or whatever you play, 3 at the back. When the desirable is not available, the available becomes desirable. That's, to me, that's it. Because I don't understand, it's not yielding anything. You've been eating a particular kind of soup and you keep stooling, you keep purging. Change to something else. Change to something that can actually hold on until the season ends. Hold on until the season ends. Play 4 at the back, 4-2-3-1 or something. Until the season ends. We have 13 more games before the season ends. Try and play something to... Nobody say you're winning the league. I know there's a Europa League that probably that's another gateway, but then you have the likes of Lazio. The teams you've been playing are very small sides. When you meet the likes of Lazio, Galatasaray and all that, then it's okay, fine, and you win those clubs, you're fine. But now, you can't really bank on the Europa League. So, okay, that might be your route at getting Champions League football. You never can tell if you'll be winning it or not in the round of course, there's round of 16, there's quarterfinals, there's semi-finals. You don't know if you go all the way to the finals and let alone winning it. For the now in the EPL, how do you salvage points? How do you get points? At least finish 10th or 9th. So that you can, okay, fine, you have a full preseason with these guys, getting players that you feel and know that can actually key into your idea very, very quick. No, you're starting on a fresh slate in a new season. You came in mid-season, you've tried this thing, test around for 14 times. It is not working, Oga. Change to something that can work to help you solve. Nobody's asking you because he's saying you believe in your tactics. You believe in your tactics. In 8 games you've lost. 8 solid games you've lost. So what kind of tactics are we talking about here? You've lost in 8 games. You believe in your tactics. Shove that tactics one side. Play something that can actually help you yield results. I understand. So, play it first. Let us see. Try it in 1 game, at least 1 or 2 games. 4 at the back. 4, 2, 3, then 1. You say you don't have wingers. Getting young players. The young players you had on the bench. Højlund was not playing anything. You had just 1 sub, and you made your substitution at the 90th minute. You had just 1 sub, and you made it at the night. Just few minutes, just 3 minutes. You had an out and out striker in Obichido or whatever his name is. You would have just brought it. You sub out. Højlund was trash. You sub out Højlund. You needed at least a draw. 13th minute. That was when Tottenham scored a goal. And you notice that they were not really keen to like score more. They were when they get into the 18-yard box of your own side, they fumble their lines, they flip, they wobble. Do you understand? Bring in someone, young players. We talk about Lamine Yamal. He's just 17, going to 18. But look at the wonders he's doing there. Bring in the Chido guy. Bring him in. He used to play for Arsenal. This is a Tottenham, so it's going to be more like this is a derby game for him. Bring him in. Remove. Højlund was rubbish. Højlund was trash. Højlund, no. You don't just sub him out. Bring in the Shido to play alongside Zex. Zex was doing, play alongside and see probably maybe something might come up. But you did not. How do you make substitutions at the 90th minute in a game that you would have at least gotten a draw? At least gotten a draw. What exactly did Tottenham play there? They scored those in the 30th. It was just a chip by Malice. It was not really a fantastic. It was just maybe a rebound. Yes, a rebound. So Højlund of bringing and you make no. It doesn't make sense at all. It doesn't make sense. I understand your team is plagued with injury. But the same thing with Tottenham. Some of the players are coming back little by little. For the little thing, whatever it is you have, you just make do with it. It's unfortunate that you have injuries in your team, but you make do whatever it is you have. You make do whatever it is you have. It's quite unfortunate. United fans, make una no vex. So, hey, it's funny, but then it's not funny. It's not as a United fan. For those that are United fans, you find United fans watching me, it is not funny at all. I'm so sorry that I'm laughing. It's quite laughing because I know on Friday they actually laughed at me. They laughed at Chelsea fans. So what's there? We had to return return the favor, like return it. It doesn't make sense. At least you won 15th place, 13 more games to serve with 29 points. It is not good at all. For you to come up at least 10th or 9th, you need to change this. It's not working. 14 games now in the EPL has told you that fine, it's not working at all. just 8 defeats. Oga. And you're playing Everton. It's going to accept something exceptional happens at as in Everton's new home turf, because I feel they want to start up that new opening of that new turf with a clean, as in on a high, with a win for them. They are doing well. They've topped you. I guess they are like 11th or thereabout. They are doing well now. They've amassed points for themselves. They are up there, which is a good one for them. So they are in a good spirit. They are playing well, and these players want to give it their best against United. They won. I remember the last time you played against an Everton and United won. They just 3-0 or thereabout. Yes, United won. So they would not want it to be back to back. They want to win this game against you. They are even much more energized to go against United. Well, let's see what happens. It's a sad one for United. For making know they said. Can you state your opinions? Do you think Ruben Amorim should change his tactics, or do you feel that he should just stick with this tactics to the end of the season? Because they are just 12 points behind, as in 12 points. They've lost 12 games, right? And they're just 12 points adrift relegation zone. Ipswich are on 18th place and they are 17 points. Man United are 29 points. It's just 12 points separating both of them. It's not good though. It's not good at all. Kindly let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Kudos to Arsenal. Kudos to Liverpool. Liverpool in the second half of the game they played against Wolves. They never had any shot on target. They relapsed because they scored 2 goals in the first 45 minutes. But then it was all Wolves in the second half. Wolves scored a goal. Kunha scored at 60 something minutes. But then it was Wolves had over 10 shots put off and on target. Why Liverpool side did not have any shot on target in the second half? Do you think Liverpool are finally succumbing to pressure, or do you think they have what it takes to hold on? Because as it stands now, fine, it is 7 points gap between Arsenal and Liverpool. But then for any game they drop points, there's a certain Arsenal that have found more like a temporary solution to their goal scoring problem. That is getting in Moreno comes in and scores goals for them, so you never can tell. So Liverpool, they are on their toes now to ensure that they maintain that 7-point gap to the end of the season. Let's see what happens. It's a 2-horse race as it stands now in the EPL, but we have 30 more finals to go. 25 games have been played. Kudos to the teams that won. Kudos to the teams that drew. Well, hard luck for the teams that lost. Yes, hard luck to the teams that lost. Let's see what happens in the coming weeks. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your new week and all the best. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. My name remains Ebere Oji. Thank you so much. And my United fans, Ekwele, bye.